Hey, Kyle from Animal Psychology. In this video, I want to share with you a really simple breathwork practice you can do basically anytime, anywhere you want to deeply relax and release stress and anxiety and tension and the thinking patterns that those feelings in your body lead to. So if you're feeling anxious about the future or ruminating over the past or just not feeling present because you're tired and you're just not feeling good, this is a really, really powerful practice that can help you induce a state of deep relaxation and even tranquility pretty much anytime, anywhere. And it's also really effective for before you go to sleep. So I actually recommend doing this before sleep because it completely relaxes your body and your mind quiets, and then it's much easier to fall asleep fast and stay asleep as well, because you end up entering your bed and falling asleep in this relaxed state rather than kind of ruminating until you just pass out. So super simple, but super powerful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in through the nose for a count of 4, and then we're gonna breathe out through the mouth for a count of 8, and very, very slowly. So what you wanna do is pucker your lips so you have just like you're breathing through a straw. So you're slowing your breath down. And when we breathe through the nose, that's associated with the relaxation response, the parasympathetic nervous system. Nasal breathing releases nitric oxide, which relaxes our blood vessels, and it's good for blood flow and circulation and energy. Whereas mouth breathing is good for stress, responding to stress. You're climbing a mountain, you're stressed at work, you're eating foods that kind of induce a stress response. That's mouth breathing. So mouth breathing is a huge problem today, especially among highly developed countries. Most people mouth breathe, particularly when they're sleeping, and that there's a huge amount of health issues around that that Western medicine is just only starting to tap into understanding. But basically, you want to breathe in through your nose, and then you want to breathe out through your mouth, because when you breathe out through your mouth, it's good for releasing emotions, for feeling, and just like letting that go, okay? Letting go all these feelings and emotions we hold inside and rigidly, and just kind of flowing with the breath and just letting them flow out of the body. So what we do is we breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8 through the mouth, very slowly, okay? So it's super simple. You do this for 5 or 10 minutes, you'll notice a complete change in your state of mind. It's that powerful. And if you're feeling really tense, you might have to do it for 10 or 15 minutes to really kind of activate that relaxation response. But just doing this, putting on some music, even doing it when you're watching a documentary, when you're doing something, is not ideal, but anytime you can do it. You just breathe in with this rhythm. You can do it any time of the day, and you can just quiet your mind and feel more relaxed and present. So let's do about 2 or 3 minutes so you can see the effects and feel them, okay? So I'll count them out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. 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 One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. So very simple, And if you find that you want to have some extra stimulation when you do it, you can put on some light music. I find that helps. I really like doing it in nature. And I often do it with my eyes closed, and I find that's the best way to do it, really ideally. But in different states of mind, particularly when I'm really tense or stressed out by something, I find it can help me to put on some extra stimuli, some music, or be in nature. Like right now I'm sitting beside a creek, and I'll just tune into that sound of the flowing water as I'm doing it. And I find that really helps me as well. So kind of play around with it to see what works for you. But the core practice of this breathwork practice is breathing in through the nose for 4, breathing out through the mouth for a count of 8. And this slows your breath down, very few breaths a minute. We usually breathe 12 to 15 breaths a minute. With this, you can slow it down, 3 to 5 breaths a minute in that range, which is a good range for deep relaxation and activating this parasympathetic response. And getting out of that sympathetic dominance that's so common today, that like always doing and being busy and thinking and analyzing, it just wears us out, because thinking requires a lot of energy, especially stress thinking, because stress is like strain in your body. It's like this overuse of energy when we're worrying about things and ruminating. So it's really important when you feel really anxious and you feel you're stuck in a thinking pattern that's you just don't feel good about, stop and breathe. 4 in, 8 out. Do it for 10 minutes. Set a timer, and magic happens. You feel this deep sense of relaxation. And if you do it for longer, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then you can dip into like full tranquility, where your mind is just quiet and you just feel this like aliveness and presence in your body. Okay, if you try this out, and I want to hear your thoughts on how it works, so please put them in below. So, try this for about 5 or 10 minutes now and see how deeply it relaxes you, and then just put in the comments how it made you feel, okay? Because when we actually apply this stuff right away and start kind of, building the start of the habit, then we can know to use it when we need it most, which is when we're stressed out and having anxiety. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the breath work, and may the forest be with you.